Imagine millions of children in the world that have no father or mother to raise them. Imagine they are completely alone in this world with no guidance or direction for their lives. Imagine they don't have food, love, or care on a regular basis for their daily needs. Unfortunately, you don't have to imagine this because it's real, very real. Right now, millions of children are hungry, alone, fearful, exploited, and suicidal. What if just one of these children were your child? How would you feel? And what would you do to help them? As a Christian, this overwhelming need demands a response. So what should we do? The Bible says that religion that is pure and undefiled before God the Father is this: to visit orphans and widows in their affliction. So how can we help the millions of orphans in the world? This is why Mission 1 Million exists. Like many organizations, we provide a child's daily food, care, and love, but we believe there is so much more to give them. So in addition to this, we train the orphans to become world changers. While children need love like they need water and air, they also desperately need vision and direction to be equipped to successfully lead their generation. This is why we train the children to become world changers and missionaries, pastors, nurses, teachers, and business leaders. They transform their nation by sharing Christ with others and bring God's purposes to every area of society. We have 3 key objectives to accomplishing this. First, that our orphanages are self-sustaining. Second, their success is duplicated in other parts of the world. Third, within the DNA of the ministry, we equip and train every child to become a world changer. Here is how the Promised Land Project works. The Promised Land is like the hub, center of the wheel. We have many small orphanages called life centers. They're like the spokes of a wheel. Like a wheel, the spokes are connected to the hub and they support each other. The life centers are run by devoted pastors and their wives and function as church and orphanage combination, averaging about 25 children. These children are raised in the life center building like Samuel in the Bible was raised in the tabernacle of meeting to devote his life to God. The pastor and his wife act as the orphan's mother and father, and the congregation is like their extended family members. They are raised in a loving and caring environment, being prepared for the Promised Land. The Promised Land is like a small college campus that receives the children after they graduate from high school. It has boys and girls dorms, a kitchen, cafeteria, chapel, and small buildings that equip the young adults to become world changers as pastors, missionaries, nurses, teachers, and business leaders. Upon graduation from the Promised Land, they are sent out into the world with help and support so they have every opportunity to succeed and advance God's purpose on earth. Can you see how this can dramatically change a child's life and literally change the world? Here is how you can play a critical part in helping these children change the world. Support an orphan, a future world changer. For just $30 a month, you will provide everything needed to help love and equip a child to change their nation. Invest in self-sustaining projects. For just $100 per month, you can help establish small business ventures such as a small sheep or a dairy farm. Help construct buildings such as life centers that function as a church and orphanage in a village, a school for world changers, a nursing college, or a business college for marketplace ministries. Invest your time. Go on a short missions trip to connect with the children and minister to their needs. Become an advocate and share the vision with others. Go on an extended trip to equip, help, and develop the work, or become a full-time missionary developing the work here or abroad. Right now, millions of children in India are hungry, alone, scared, and without Christ. What if that was your child? What would you do if your child was trying to survive on the streets of India? Or what wouldn't you do to help them? Most people would say, I would do anything to save my son or daughter. I'd literally die for my child. The Bible says we are all God's children, and therefore, the truth is that every child matters to God. He wants us all to do whatever we can to save them. If you would be willing to die for your own child, what will you do for God's children? Won't you join us and support this ministry in any way you can?